right. Hey, I'm Anthony,
I'm William.
and this is what's happening this week at Myrtle Beach Games. This is just you know anything about Azul?
This is the one with the stained glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we talked about this last time, though.
We did. Yeah, we had to restock the minis again. Minis seem to be selling super fast. Again, I think that's the economy. People want smaller games, cheaper games. So I think this is like a prequel to the family game Andor.
Okay.
Are you familiar with that?
No.
Okay. It's basically like a adventure game. Sort of I don't know if it really compares to anything else. It's like a kind of intro to fantasy games. So and this is like a sequel to it or a prequel. I don't even know, but it's this one isn't a kid's version.
Okay.
So
the prequel's not a kid's version, but the
it might be a sequel. It
Okay,
might be a sequel. I don't know. I don't know like the Andor timeline, but no idea. I think this is a trivia game. Yeah. We only had one copy. I sold it. I replaced it. That's it.
Trivia as far as what type of trivia? Just like
It's just
random trivia?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
It's not like Trivial Pursuit. I think it's just ask questions and answer them. Sort of like playing Trivial Pursuit without the board.
Okay.
No. I believe it's a worker placement game, actually.
I got a Richard Garfield game.
Yeah, I mean Richard Garfield's all over the place now. He makes a lot of games, but I'm pretty sure it's just a worker placement game. Hey, if it's like small furry animals,
I know it sells.
yeah, I buy it. I buy them. We actually sold out of it. That's why it's a restock. Actually. Another restock. This is one of the top four.
Damn.
Now, what do you know about Carcassonne?
I don't know
You
anything
didn't
yet.
research
I didn't.
Carcassonne.
No, I was in the middle of researching the other ones.
Okay.
I didn't get their Carcassonne yet.
All right.
So, yeah.
It's one of the top, not top four, but the beginning four, your entry level games into. What?
Cat Lady.
Oh, okay. I don't want to tell you what I thought you said one, but anyway, that's another restock. It's got a cat on it,
Yeah.
and it's a family game, so it's cats. You'll buy it. I know you will.
And ladies.
Hello, ladies.
Okay. Deck builder. And this looks like we got for every different one. We got the Legacy, Mummy's Curses for original Clank, and then Clank and Space, the base set, right, Juan?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, we were just running out of a whole bunch of Clank crap. So it's a good deck builder. I'm not a deck builder guy. Do you play deck builders?
I like deck builders, but no one plays them. So, well, knowing that we know. So, knowing that, I think Matt played.
Matt will play deck builders.
Yeah. And I think he's the only one that would play a deck builder.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't live here until recently, so I never really played at home. No one really plays deck builders at home, but I enjoy them.
You're in a game store.
Well, yeah, but like they're all doing their own thing. I'm behind the counter.
Gotcha. Is this just the base game of Codenames one?
Yep.
Okay, so it's a restock. Really not much to say about it. You've never played Codenames?
No,
Do you play any games?
I think I'm at the point where you were at when you first said you never played board games.
Yeah.
I'm at that point. I mean, I play some games, but apparently I don't play many games.
Okay, all right. So Codenames is just passwords. But yeah, okay. So you give a clue, a one-word clue, okay, and then they have to guess what word it is. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. But it's a little more complicated than that, but that's the gist of it. No idea what that is. Oh, and whoever gets closest to okay, I gotcha.
That's kind of like Guespionage, which is like part of Jackbox games.
Mm.
Just kind of guess close to the number. So
again, that's not a new game for us. That's a restock, but it's one of those games. People know it. I've never had it. I don't really play party games at all.
I have no friends, so no parties over here.
Oh, we finally got that expansion. That's right. Yeah, Cosmic Encounter. I'm not even sure what kind of game that is. We've had it for years, and it just got popular again, and they came out with an expansion. So if you have it, come get the expansion. Yeah, I don't know why I bought this.
Because it has Cthulhu on it.
So Gloom is a you know anything about Gloom? Okay, so Gloom's an interesting game. It's you're stacking cards to make the cards be something else. All the cards are clear, and so you stack them up. So this is a Cthulhu version of it. I think I probably ordered it by accident, honestly.
Oh.
So
Do people not like Cthulhu?
no, people people like Cthulhu, but you know,
Not
we
as
got a
much
lot
as
of
furry-
Cthulhu games.
Not as much as furry cats.
All right, what's next? Munchkin. Oh, okay. I don't know how this is different than regular Munchkin, other than the cards are clear.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I know what Munchkin is. I've played Munchkin before, but stacking the cards on top of each other.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
No.
Munchkin. Okay, well, for some reason, this guy, I'm not a fan of Munchkin anymore.
I played Munchkin before, but I haven't played it in years. It's just kind of like
Yeah, once you know the joke, it's not funny anymore. So, but you know, it's a popular game. People just buy the crap out of it. So, another restock of Munchkin.
Fandelver?
No, Pandelver.
Well, why is there an H?
I don't know. I don't know.
That is so stupid. Fandelver and below the shattered
Obelisk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Obelisk. And
Wow, Juan.
The regular and a green looking variant one.
Yeah, so the variant is gorgeous. We're getting them in later this week. We had one, but we're getting 5 more in later this week. So anybody who's familiar with the base set, the learner set, Lost Mines of Pandelver was the best adventure they ever wrote. So this is like a continuation from that. So I hope it's just as good. I hear good things about it. I have no idea what that is, and I don't know why I bought it.
Probably something to do with like finding animals on an island. I don't.
Maybe.
That's not the only thing you could really turn into a game about that whole thing.
Well, unless it's an evolution type thing where you're evolving the better creatures.
So Pokemon.
Yeah, basically. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I ordered it. Sometimes on a late Tuesday night, I'm just bored, and I click on things, and that's what this was. Or this was the salesperson saying, "Hey, do you want this game? It's coming out this week." And I said, "Sure, give me 2 of each." Yeah. So, Game Genix just came out with their dice tray line, and they're like fully reversible, so they're either like green or black. You can, so they're kind of cool. And there's like 3 different sizes: the big octagon one, a medium-sized rectangle, square, and then a small rectangle one. So they're all cool. All right, what's next?
All right, Disney Dixit.
Disney what? Yes, they do.
Yep.
Well, if you like Dixit, it's pronounced Dixit, not Dixit.
Hey, there's a big X there. On the left.
Okay. But if you like Disney, if you like Dixit, this is the Disney version of it. It's a family game, and it apparently is super popular. So it's Disney, so people buy it. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, it's a drinking game based around Monopoly.
Do you take shots every time you buy a property? Like,
I think it works that way.
Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds dangerous.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you take them when you buy a property, but to pay the rent.
It's equally as dangerous.
Yeah. This game is great.
Okay.
All right. This is kind of a Euro, and I don't like Euros for the most part. But this is one of the games Sean introduced me to, and it was not in print forever, and then it finally just showed back up. So basically, you are trying to build a better, deadlier dungeon. You're killing the adventurers as they're coming in. You're trying to build a better dungeon than everybody else. And at the end of, I think, 4 seasons, whoever has the best dungeon, you have these minions that go to town and buy stuff for your dungeon and stuff. It's awesome. It's a great game. So come get that one for sure. Yeah, we talk about this almost every week now, don't we, Juan?
Something with Elder Sign.
Yeah, like another one of these games. It's a Cthulhu game, but it's a small game. So people are just drifting towards those $20, $30 games, away from those $115, $120 games. So
Speaking of all that stuff, Eldritch Horror. Not even going to try to pronounce that one expansion.
okay,
Neurolopter.
that's a very long name. All right.
Yeah.
All right. If I saw it, I could probably pronounce it. Yeah. But it's it's a restock. It's just an expansion for Eldritch Horror. So Eldritch Horror is like the overall world compared to Arkham Horror, which is in villages and stuff like that. So the new Leaf adds a train to Everdell. So I hear it's really good. I'm not a fan of Everdell. I played it for like the second time recently with Bill. I don't know. It's too much.
Yeah, but trains are cool.
Trains are cool, but then you can pay a ticket to ride. Another Euro. This is actually, I think, more of an engine builder. I'm not sure exactly what the theme is, but it's just your Wingspan clone type thing. You're pronouncing that wrong. I always thought it was fossils too.
Oh wow, there's another I in
Yeah, I said fossils every time too, and then I realized it is fossilis.
Okay.
Yep. That game is great. It's a family game, so you can play with kids 8 and under and stuff. So, come check it out. Look at the box. It'll tell you how to play it. But it's a good game. And I didn't look at the box. We got that 3D printer, so I was playing with a toy instead of doing my job. So I'm not sure what it is. It's probably another worker placement type game. It was highly anticipated, so I'm surprised people haven't shown up and bought the copies that we bought, because I got people asking me for that game. Really?
Yeah. That's on here like every week.
I know. We just keep and. Dude, we didn't sell it for years. It's a great game. It's a D&D game.
Oh, okay.
It's a D&D game. It's like one of the original D&D board games and it stood the test of time. It's like most D&D board games fall off the map and they just disappear. But this one has been around almost as long as Dungeon. Yep, this is the newest expansion, which came out last Friday. Like all these games are basically worker placement games. So. Yeah, I like that. Those two Star Wars ones are.
Did they have any like differences?
No, it's Monopoly.
Well, I mean, listen, Animal Crossing Monopoly is a completely different game. So, I was wondering if it had like.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some little whatever, but for the most part, it's Monopoly.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
My Island. So that's a restock. We just got that restocked in. It's a kids game. I don't know exactly what it does, but it's their island, so they can do whatever they want. Oh, I love this game. Have you ever looked at this game? So the box is like a 3D game board that you kind of go in and it's random dungeon generation. It's pretty sick. I've never played it, but I want to get it. So eventually I'll just take one off the shelf. Not sure what this is. I didn't even really mean, like, I ordered one. It turned into 2 or 3. I don't know how that happened, but it's Nightmare Before Christmas, so it'll sell. It looks like a classic board game, though. It, like, just kind of move around the board and do things type thing. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is like a drinking game. I don't know. It's a small party game. I'm not exactly sure what it is. We sell a lot of it, though, so people know what it is. It's in my top 5. Love this game.
Really? Didn't you say you don't like Risk?
I hate Risk.
But you like Risk?
Risk Legacy is amazing. We should take one of these home. This should be one of the games that we play.
Okay.
It's great.
I mean, I like Risk. I like normal Risk.
It starts off like normal Risk, but then things start happening.
Yeah. Every week, people get to take over different places.
You get to you rename cities and write the name on the board and change the board. By the time you're finished playing it, you got your own unique board. So, Sagrada, whatever.
Yeah, there's an R in there.
Yeah, Sagrada. It's an A.
I said it right.
You said Sagrada.
Sagrada.
That's not an E. It's an A.
It's me, Mario.
This is another stained glass type game, sort of like Azul. Have you ever looked at this one?
I picked it up, but I thought it was just like Azul.
Yeah.
So I put it
It's
down.
similar. It's a little easier than Azul. It's a family game, but there's a legacy. Did you say that one of them was the legacy version? Okay. So you missed the legacy. There's also a legacy version we just got in. So, but that's a little bit more complicated. You know what a legacy game is, right?
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Continue playing. Yes, I know what a legacy game is.
Okay. So this is Sentinels in the Multiverse as a RPG. Okay. It's basically a superhero RPG. Okay. Oh, okay. That's one box. Okay. That's the best one. That's why we keep selling out of it.
Mhm.
Like every other week, we're gonna have to go over Sherlock Holmes and the West End Adventures. Why do you look confused? Are you all right?
No, I'm trying to think if it was sold already because someone picked it up.
We have 4 of them.
Okay.
We have 4 of them. We had 4 of them. Yeah, no, people have been waiting on it. It's a good game. It looks like a good game anyway. The box is pretty.
That's what sells.
Yep, that is. I mean, it does. Stardew Valley, the board game. Where is that? We didn't get that.
I didn't see it. I haven't seen it at least.
Oh, that's weird. Ash and Matt have that game, and they love it. I won't play it, but they love it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever watched? You've played that, haven't you?
I've watched someone play it.
Okay.
I've never played Stardew Valley. I've watched Ash play it.
Chopping
but,
trees for hours
Fishing.
and hours and fishing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Whatever. If that's your thing, there you go.
I mean, Animal Crossing, but just it was not 3D.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's just an
Exploding
expansion
Kittens.
for
Okay.
Exploding Kittens. Yeah, just a restock of an expansion.
I like that.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
that's a
that.
new one. New for us anyway.
Yeah, I like it. I played that one.
Hmm.
All 3 characters play pretty well.
I don't understand why the Inquisitors.
I was mad that it was a 7th sister and not the Grand Inquisitor.
I
Or
don't
the
know.
Grand Inquisitor was already part of the game, right? Or you could have done something else.
But the Inquisitor is not scum and villainy.
I guess. Or who are you going to put in there? Hondo. Hondo would have been cool.
Yeah, anybody that's
I don't
actually
consider him a
scum.
villain, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Hondo's not a villain.
Board game.
Yeah, it's been a hard time restocking this one. We've been out of it for a while. Now we have none of the expansions. By the time we got this, we ran out of all the expansions. So I have to see what I can get as far as expansions. But this is one of those like Gloomhaven-ish games. A little bit easier to play than Gloomhaven. And it's pretty good. We don't have that yet either. So I don't know what that is. But yeah, it's got to be coming in soon. So we got that yesterday. I'm assuming it's a version of Ticket to Ride set in Berlin.
That's a good guess.
Yeah, basically got everything available for Takedo. So Takedo was one of those games that was an Asmodee exclusive, and they dropped Asmodee, and we couldn't get it for months. But now we can get it again. So, and I think they're everywhere now. You can get them everywhere except Asmodee. Oh, okay. So these are all the character packs.
This is the dice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
We're out of the base game.
okay, I was looking at that stuff. I was like, oh, it seems cool. The dice builder game, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're out of the base game and we can't get the base game, but
Okay.
we got all the expansions.
Yeah, I was like, is this all it is? When I was looking at each character, I'm like, you just get a character? I didn't even know.
No, the base game is like 25 pounds
Okay.
because it's just filled with dice.
Yeah.
But yeah, as soon as we can get the base game, we can. But I know a bunch of you bought the base game because we had a bunch of them. So you should come back and get the expansions now. Okay, well, those are all good. Anything Unstable Games makes, it's good. Yep. So Ice Storm is the new expansion, and we got some more of the base game in. So we still have all the minis too. So you should definitely get that game. Yeah, Unmatched. I've never played them, so it's like a minis fighting game.
Okay.
I've never played any of them. Apparently they're good because we keep selling out of them. I didn't stock them for forever because all I had was I bought the Buffy the Vampire Slayer one, right, and that's what I had on the shelf, and nobody bought it.
No one likes Buffy anymore.
Yeah.
She's old news.
So I was like, this game must suck because nobody's buying this. So I didn't buy any of the other stuff. And it turns out I was wrong. Oh my god, it is they didn't play test it. It is such a terrible game. It's fun. Like sometimes, like the first card played wins the game. And sometimes it takes forever to win the game. But it is so funny. It's a great game. Yeah, kind of explains itself as far as the game. Yeah, those are almost gone, right?
Don't we have another?
Oh, we have another
Yeah,
case.
we have
another
I
case.
was saying, we
Okay.
have another thing of them. But I heard that it was a good deck.
Yeah.
Like it's actually viable.
Yeah, I can't get number one. Juan, don't tease me like that.
What's number one? Who was in number one? Actually, which was he?
I know nothing about Thundercats, so.
Neither do I. I just. Why is number one so? Is it the main character?
It must be. I don't know. We just can't get number one. That's it. I'm Anthony,
I'm William.
and in the corner that you can't see him.
It's fun.
All right, and that's what was happening this week at Myrtle Beach Games, and last week and the week before. and maybe a little bit of next week. It's really weird what we went over today. All right. See you guys next time.
Do